Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to the Most High and His only begotten Son, Kahalayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Honor double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, rule and teach well. Wabarak Thumb, to the hopeful elect. But today through the Spirit, I want to do a quick lesson. Going into this civil, unrest we're seeing. It's a big prophecy. You read in Matthew 24, it's one of the things that was prophesied in the scriptures. Okay, people against another people and nations against other nations. Right, because all these people are likened to a nation. And you're seeing nothing but chaos and, conflict amongst everybody. And the world is not at ease because the red man is in rulership, Esau Edom, and he's doing nothing but taking away peace because there's no law and order. So everybody's unhappy and everybody's not at ease, man. All right. But we're mainly going to be speaking on this sedition amongst men, which the word sedition means to go apart. To get the etymology of it, sed means to be apart, and then etio, all right, it's in the Latin, means apart, going. But really, ultimately, the word ultimately goes into meaning like violent strife, but to going apart. To go apart is what the root of the word fully goes into. So going apart and violent strife. Let's get strife real quick. Conflict, anger, or bitter disagreements. Conflicts, you see? So violent, conflicts, disagreements, going apart. Right? And this is the beginning of it. This is one of the things. This is one of the what's the word I'm looking for? This basically this is one of the things you'll see when a nation or a kingdom, which kingdom goes into like dominion. When a nation's dominion is being taken away, you see a lot of civil unrest. Right, you see a lot of civil conflicts amongst the civilians, the people that are there. Because when everybody ain't in agreement, it causes issues. When you can't have your land in order, it makes it where it's not going to be able to stand. And ultimately, really, Esau is allowing a lot of these different. He's really doing he's pushing a lot of stuff on purpose simply so he can use martial law, right? Which I'm going to touch on that a little bit in this lesson too. But ultimately, it's all, set up so they can fulfill the prophecy of Revelation 13, speaking as a dragon. So pushing out those draconian laws, like forcefully making you do stuff. But Esau is so deceitful. He'll use, different things of this sort to, make people go crazy and stir him up, so that way he can just have a reason to bring his military out and start wiping a lot of people out. But this is all going to get worse, and if you're in the know, you will see that. I'm gonna go into a couple of these news articles. It says pro-choice protesters tear gassed outside Arizona Capitol, right? Because if you didn't know, this pro-choice madness has been going on. It says protesters clash with police in Los Angeles. So basically, in simpler terms, people are going crazy because they push their law, basically allowing them to, let's keep it real, sacrifice to Molech, sacrifice their seed. That's what they're doing when they having they do the thing, right? Abort. See, here goes her. It says ruling triggers violent extremism warning. See, all these people are going crazy. Which really is the nigger woman who's the main one that does it. But ultimately, it's nothing but genocide amongst the Israelites. That's the only reason why that thing was created. Okay? To wipe out a lot of Israelites. Okay, but Jake, two-thirds are going to be two-thirds. Okay, and they're going to be, doing all types of wickedness as this sort. This PRIDE, that's another thing that people are protesting about and shit like that, man. But all these people, a lot of people disagree, and it's people that's like on social media pages going crazy about it. All right, it's murder, it's the, you know what I'm saying? This is civil unrest, man. All right, and a nation that's like this is not gonna stand, man. All right, let's go into here. All right, let's see. And this is only gonna get worse. You can't forget about the gun laws that they've been pushing. People are going crazy about that. And it's gonna be many more things. This is just prophecy happening, man. All right, this place is prophesied to go down. And we're just manifesting. It's like a domino effect. Everything has to come to pass. Then, get out of here. All right. Let's see. I had an article on this one, but it's not popping up now. So let's go back to Google. Let's get these right here, because this is what we're seeing, man. CEOs should be ready for protest. That's the time period we're in. Right. Chicago man sentenced to 3 years federal prison for setting fire to police vehicle during civil unrest. Right, this is what we're seeing, man. Another one. It says, how to help your clients prepare for civil unrest. And then on top of that, the prices of everything is going up. So that's going to cause this right here. People are going crazy because a lot of people don't agree with, America, starting problems with these other nations who they need goods for. And America doing that is going to cause civil unrest because the goods, because a lot of these different trucks and different things of that sort, they use that diesel gas and it's running out of gas because America gets their gas from those nations that they so-called have conflict with. Okay, so that's going to cause these people to go crazy. They're going to start just saying F, the authorities, and they're going to be trying to just go. So they're going to be, people are already doing it now, but it's going to get worse. Stealing gas and, people are going to start. I saw an article in Texas. There's a lot of people just going there and robbing because, all this stuff is going up. This inflation is happening. And a lot of people just saying F it and just going there and grabbing, robbing. See? That's what happens when it's a lack of when it's a lack of goods, stuff like that stuff like that happens. The scriptures actually speak on that, and it's only gonna get worse, man. Let's go ahead and grab some scriptures, end it off, man. This is Matthew 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom. So this is the kingdom. This kingdom is ruled by the wicked, being the red man, Esau, Edom. Or he has dominion. Divided against itself is brought to desolation. So this kingdom is very well divided. Everybody is thinking something else. They agree with this, they disagree with that, And that's because this place is also known as daughter of Babylon. Babel means confusion. And that was what, ancient Babylonians were. Shit was straight confusion, man. Right? It says, in every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Okay? And America is likened to a great city. Right? And it's divided. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? Now the physical counterpart of Satan is Esau, Edom, the red man. And he's very well divided. If you look at the Congress and these top, supposed to be political leaders, people are talking about they don't want to go to war. They want to go to war. Don't do this. Don't do that. We should not help you. It's all over the place. And that's why this place is going to fall. People don't like Biden. Some people agree. It's just all madness. Okay. But that's a part of that civil unrest, man. Because at the end of the day, civil goes into like the civilians, and they're like into civilians too. They live in this fucking city, right? This is Amos 3 verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? And this in America, Babylon the Great is very well not in agreement with each other. Lastly, let's end it off with this, man. We're going to end it off 2 Esdras 15 and read down. 2 Esdras 15 and 4. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. It's going to be straight destruction. Missiles. Expect to see World War III later after, that Revelation 13 is implemented. Expect to see World War III, which really is already stirring up America getting attacked. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. We're seeing it already. And swords in their hands. Every person is likened to a nation. For there shall be sedition among men. We just went to what sedition means. Going apart, right? Violent strife, man, which is happening. Why is it happening? There's unrighteous decrees being pushed. Secondly, these people just have demons on them. And Esau Esau usually his deceit to make them go crazy so they can have an excuse to bring their military. All right. But it's still, at the end of the day, this is a prophecy that Ezra saw a vision of. Ezra saw a vision of it, man. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. They ain't going to be giving a damn about none of that. Esau is going to have to force them, that's really what Esau wants. This is the Revolving Empire, and he rules the same way. It says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? It says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. So they're gonna declare martial law very shortly. Once the civil unrest get worse, because it's gonna get worse, especially when the goods go down, people are finna start tripping out, bugging out, man. You know what I'm saying? Robbing. It's gonna be just like the movie American Blackout. For because of their pride, cities shall be troubled. That's why the Lord is putting judgment on this place. Right? Look at the month we in. It says their houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid, which is going to happen. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So the next man is not going to be looking, he's not going to have no compassion for the guy next to him. It says, but shall destroy his houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's difficulties now. Gas is high, right? People are getting comforts taken away from them. They're pushing, they're trying to take, the gun laws are being changed up because of all the shootings, which really a lot of them are fake anyway. Esau knows what he's doing. But and famine is happening too. The goods are being going down, and it's making things be inflated. So that's going to cause people to be like, F it. That's the point I want to touch on. Civil unrest will grow. And that's what we're getting ready to see. More and more civil unrest, which is all prophecy, and it's basically just a domino piece going down to hit another domino piece, man. But anyways, Lord will, this is edifying. I'm gonna end it off by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash. Till next time, Shalom.